This is how I put a Schick Proline B20 in an Ender's speed razor and use an original Ender's blade with the edge removed as a retainer clip. This is a new old stock Ender's blade with the edge still on it. I'm not too worried about proper position just yet of the B20 because I adjust that after I clip in the retainer. Flip it over. I use a piece of old credit card that I've trimmed and sanded down just a little bit to be able to slide in behind the Proline and bump it forward a little bit. It can be just a little bit fiddly, but with a little bit of adjustment, you can get these lined up and they're a great shaver. I think it's well worth the effort. The nice thing is the Prolines have this rounded edge, so there's no cutting surface over here to damage. I can even take and just use my thumbnail on the edges very carefully if I need to adjust it. For me, this blade fits really good as long as I go in nice and straight. And if we want to see where the original edge would have lined up, I can use the original. I wouldn't shave with this with two cutting edges, but just to visually see where that blade should line up. I can bump that forward. I have one friend that marked his blade tray to make it easier to line up each time. It does take a little bit of work, but with a little practice, it's not too bad. And it seems like this slides around pretty easy when I'm adjusting it, but I've not had it move when I'm shaving. Interesting thing here is that it's almost an adjustable razor because I can bump that forward for a more aggressive shave, or I can nudge it back for a little bit more mild shave. Once you find the sweet spot, this should be a very enjoyable shave.